If you guys want to start supporting the channel, be sure to follow me on twitch.tv/Skooch Live. I'm over there 5 days a week, or I'm going to start being over there 5 days a week, and I really want to see you guys because it's always fun talking to you guys while I play some solo queue and just get butt blasted in general. So, go join that. Anyways, can we talk about this? Bot lane's relevance in League of Legends has had so many ups and downs that with enough engineers, it could be a ride at Six Flags. With its meta always staying relatively similar though, bot has never been, as the Serbians say, I ain't even gonna try that shit. And though the game has had its fair share of changes, up until recently, ADCs always fell into the same three categories. The running with scissors carry that always focused on poking your eyes out when you least expect it. The crapshoot AD carry, which is either going to carry you out of Gold 4-0 LP, or be the single-handed reason that you uninstall League of Legends, eat your hard drive, and punch the neighborhood raccoon. And of course, the keep me alive, please God, I have absolutely no way to survive anything, and now if you don't devote 99% of your brain power to help me barely escape the enemy team's burst, it is practically a 4v5. The gray screen reminds me of my colorless life that I play League of Legends as a means to escape. But being killed so often makes the game devoid of the pleasure that I so desperately need after a long day of hard work. Help me, please. Type of carry that goes good with a peel-heavy team and a bottle of ibuprofen for your troubles. Ever since patch 8.11, or as I like to call it, the God Has Left patch, ADCs aren't. With the change of crit items, there's no optimized build path for every standard ADC, and because of it, bot lane has lost its sense of identity. Is it two magicians? Maybe. Is it two burly bros looking for a good time? It might be. Is it an ADC and a hot girl support doing whatever they can to maintain their sanity in the Mad Max of lanes? Probably not. Because until Riot figures all of this out, ADCs are probably not a good idea, and the lack of their presence makes a void. And though a lot of people have came to try to fill that big gaping hole, phrasing, who better to fill a void than someone who was raised in it? Not you already got your video, you sack of butts. Kai'Sa's one of the few carries that have survived the God Has Left patch, and for a variety of reasons, the most notable being that she's not an ADC at all. She's something more. Kai'Sa is the Master Yi of AD carries. Because though it might take her a minute to get to late game, the second she does, she's a hard-to-kill tank shredder with big dick energy. Kai'Sa's... Wow, that looks weird right now. Kai'Sa's passive is to deal increasing bonus magic damage per auto, stacking up to 5 times. The 5th stack, however, is an execute that, if built correctly, deals up to up to 40% of your missing health as bonus magic damage late game. And due to her Gwynsu's and W proccing a stack or 3, and ally immobilizing effects also granting a stack, late game she's gonna be 5th stacking whoever the hell she wants, all day, day. Also, her abilities evolve if she builds certain stats, but I'll cover those when I cover the abilities, because that makes more sense. Let's move on. Kai'Sa's Q is 6 missiles that are evenly distributed to the people who are dumb enough to stand near her. She doesn't even have to aim. Literally just press Q, and 6 ass-blasting, booty-seeking missiles come out to tear them cheeks asunder. The missiles deal reduced damage if you hit the same target more than once, but the overall burst is worth it if you're trying to turn a Darius into a Dariusn't. If you upgrade this ability by building 100 bonus AD, the missiles turn into 10 instead of 6, which just hurt more. Kind of self-explanatory. I don't got a joke. Kai'Sa's W is one of the scariest abilities in her kit. She fires a Void Seeker up to 3,000 units away, hitting the first enemy in its path. It has relatively high base damage, counts for 2 stacks of Kai'Sa's passive, and has a gigantic hitbox. Seriously huge. When this ability is upgraded, it now counts for 3 stacks of her passive and has 50% of the cooldown reduced if it hits an enemy champion. Mixed with the Gwynsu's, landing this ability with ally CC is almost a guaranteed death sentence since it practically lets her insta-proc her passive and start on passive proc 2, Electric Boogaloo. Kai'Sa's E gives her enhanced move speed for a short window while charging and making her unable to auto-attack. After the charge window, she gains a butt-ton of attack speed for the next 4 seconds, and each auto-attack reduces the CD of this ability, making it easy for her to reposition in teamfights. When upgraded with enough attack speed, however, this now grants her 0.5 seconds of invisibility, making her a scary mix of Vayne and Kog'Maw with all the damn invisibility she has and all the magic damage she'll be using to tear up your butt. And I wish I was done explaining why she's so hard to kill, but there's more. A lot more. Kai'Sa's ultimate lets her dash to a target area around a marked enemy and grants her a gigantic shield. Meaning if an enemy gets immobilized anywhere near Kai'Sa, she could dash in, steal the kill, and show you why her initials are KS in the first place. Not to mention that her W range is 3,000 units, meaning she could use that to mark you, and then dash in like some sort of superior, steroided Lee Sin wet dream. If you ever wondered what blind people dream about, It's this. Kai'Sa is the best part of a lot of champions mixed into one terrifying APC. She has Vayne's kiting potential due to invisibility. She deals more damage to isolated targets like Kha'Zix. Is a percentage health magic damage dealing turret like Kog'Maw. Has a very large and scary gank potential like Nocturne. Has Ahri's face and is practically unkillable full build. Did you burn through her 800 life shield? Well, good job, because now she has Azania's. Did you stun her when she got caught out? It doesn't really matter because she has QSS. And even if she is dumb enough to get caught out with the 2 dashes in her kit, a QSS and Azania's, you still have to deal with the 4 primates on her team after you try to kill her and she negates your burst attempts over and over again. She'll outdamage you, she'll outrun you, and most importantly, she'll survive everything if her teammates fall asleep at the wheel. In short, you may as well disconnect against a fed Kai'Sa, because all your chances of winning are void. A fed Kai'Sa will make a bottom feel like a bottom. If a fed Kai'Sa is chasing you late game, you may as well get on your knees, because she'll make you pray. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Can We Talk About This? If there's something else you want to talk about, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get to it. Also, quick pact between me and you, because we're friends, and I'm sure you'll hold me to it. If I don't upload the next episode of Can We Talk About This by next Friday, I am going to film myself eating the spiciest thing I could find. Alright? Just wanted to say that, because this show needs to become a goddamn weekly show. It's taking way too long to crank these out. That's all I wanted to say. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I love you, and I'm streaming right now, so go tell me you love me too. And I'm gonna be streaming Monday through Friday. I don't know what time yet, but I'll be there Monday through Friday. Okay, that's all I got. Have a good day, and don't forget that when it rains, it pours. So I guess just start carrying an umbrella.